We think that the president and his team, and we just exchanged with him, have worked hard to stabilize the economy. And you cannot really improve an economy unless it's stable. So he has to be given the credit for the stability of the economy. So the reforms have been in the right direction. What is needed next is growth. We now need to grow the economy, and we need to put in social safety nets so that people who are feeling the pinch of the reforms can also have some support to be able to weather the hardship. So that's the next step. How do we build social safety net to help Nigerians cushion the hardship they're feeling? And then how do we grow the economy so we can create more jobs and put more money in people's pockets? These are issues that we discussed with Mr. President.
When I say progressives working together, it's a call for all those who call on that. And then talk about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I mean, I don't make any, I have no apologies about it. President Tinubu is my friend, has been my friend, 22 years now, and counting. So you don't deny a friend or begin to be quivering about who is. He is my friend. I support him. And I'm impressed by the bold steps he has taken, particularly in the areas of the economy, the structural reforms. And I have said so severally. We're taking the right steps. We only need to stay the course.
Thank you very much. Sorry, this is Anambra seems to be going down, sir. What is the magic? What are you doing to bring it down further?
I said the what? The magic to the what is the magic?
Yes. What is the magic that you're using to bring down the spread of insecurity in your state?
Well, that's what it's a short question with a long answer. If I have to tell you all the details about what we have done, but it's involved a holistic approach to the issue of security. If you realize, January this year we passed our Homeland Security Law, which is trying to deal with insecurity from the foundations. See how the deadly native doctors are on the run from the state, because these are the guys giving false hope and so on to deceiving our young ones and luring them into criminality and all of that. But very fundamentally, we're approaching it very comprehensively, what they call the kinetic and non-kinetic approaches. The kinetic is the gun and the usual, but the non-kinetic, especially with what we are dealing with the youths, the empowerment, the job creation, or have a unique program, 1 youth, 2 skills that is like no other, where we trained and empowered about 5,000 of them, and another 8,700 will be receiving some billions this month or next month. And we're creating several thousands of youth millionaires right away within the first 3 years. And this is cascading all over the state. The youths are very much involved. And we're also dealing with the issue of hardship. Beyond the massive infrastructural transformation, beyond fixing our schools, fixing our health, and so on and so forth, we're also very intentional about, economic and social empowerment of the youth, as it were. So we're doing quite a whole lot. Intelligence gathering, the kinetic, the intelligence gathering, and of course those who run foul of the law are decisively dealt with. Thank you very much.
ADC is membered by Nigerians that we respect. We have respect for. But look at them. Look at each and every one of them. Who stands to do anything better than what Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is doing? Tell me. I haven't seen any. Ask any of them. If you are given the chance to preside over Nigeria, that may come beyond 2027, maybe beyond 2013, after 2031. Because between now and 2031, anybody can say what he or she wishes to say, but the space is already taken, occupied by President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. who amongst them will have the courage, the impetus to tell Nigerians and the world that if I am given the opportunity to preside over Nigeria, I will return subsidy? Let that person tell us. And if he or she is given the opportunity to preside over Nigeria, what is he going to do different to the foreign exchange market than what Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government is doing? If given the opportunity, talking about infrastructural development, what is he going to do different to convince Nigerians? Because it is beyond rhetorics. Electorates are very much well informed. And economically, what is the person going to do to really take Nigeria to the global front in all ramifications? Much better, or even better, than what Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is doing.
So you feel there's no road there for anybody to have any option to look at?
We're talking democracy, freedom of expression. Anybody can go out there to say anything. But I have not seen. These are people I have respect for and I relate with. But the reality is, let them tell us what they have in their kitty. Tell us. Not just baseless criticisms and stuffs that will not take anybody. We are talking Nigeria. We're not talking sectional or regional politics. We are talking Nigeria. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not president of Lagos. Neither is he president of the Southwest, or Southeast, or South-South, or Northwest, or Northeast, or North Central. He's the president of Nigeria. And they are also aspiring to be presidents of Nigeria. So what is it are we talking about? I cite you an instance. When the tax reform bill was introduced to the National Assembly, and of course went viral in the public domain, there were all kinds of criticisms, allegations, misinformation about it is skewed to this part of this. At the end of the day, now that the tax reform bill is passed into law, who is saying anything? It has the law has provided succor for the less privileged. For whoever earns less than 800,000 per annum is completely exempted from personal income tax. And as it is, as the tax law is, Lagos is losing from what it used to take. And as a result of removal of subsidy, no state in Nigeria today takes less than 3 times what it used to take. So I think it is about time we start taking the subnationals to task. Let's hold ourselves accountable. You should be accountable for the kind of information as media people you send out there. I should be accountable for the representation I do. Each and every one of us should and must be held accountable for what we do. But the truth of the matter is, I am not sentimentally driven by what I'm saying. I'm not saying what I'm saying because I am President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is of APC extraction, and APC was my home, and I'm getting back home. Neither am I saying it because of my personal relationship with the president. That is the reality. If you are endorsed, then bring yourself to the front. Of course, it is obvious that whoever truly cares for Nigeria and the person understands that, look, one of the major things people resist is change. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come with unprecedented changes. And even though the North. Sokoto Badagry is there. Sokoto Badagry was initially conceptual, and it was supposed to be, it was conceptualized to be Badagry Sokoto. The president came and said, no, let it start from Sokoto. And directed the contractors, for all your logistics, make sure everything that is in the north, if it is available in the north, don't bring it from anywhere, so that you use the contract to turn around the economy of northern Nigeria. Abuja, Kano is there, and a whole lot of things to say. The pride of the nation, whether you like it or not, is the Federal Capital Territory. Everybody is seeing, witnessing the transformation going on the FCT. As a result of what? It is not only because Wike is a committed and responsive and responsible minister. There is, when you see a masquerade dancing in the daytime, there is somebody that is drumming for him. And the man is Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president and the man.